everybody, welcome back to the channel. Please like the stream if you haven't already. And also, trying to kill the ghoul today. I think we got like, I don't know, like $206.74. Is that it? Did I get it right? I think that's it. So yeah, help me out. Help me out. Link is pinned in the chat. Thanks for being here. We're going to continue the Chris Chan series, starting with part 48. We did one part last night while I was streaming. So this is the latest. All right, having a slight connection issue, but I think we're back up and running. So... Oh, yeah, I forgot the fucking music. All right.
Hello?
Hello there. Yes, Christine.
Yes.
It is my distinct honor to be talking to you. As you know, I'm Arthur Spatchcock. It's a pleasure, really it is.
Thank you.
I have been a long-time fan of Sonchu. I mean, implicably so.
Implicably so, Michael.
On January 23rd, 2016, Christine had a phone call interview with Kiwi Farms user Master Disaster, pretending to be one Sir Arthur Spatchcock, an English entrepreneur working with a company which was possibly interested in developing Sonichu-related merchandise or an animated series.
Now, as I said, I'm interviewing you because I want to get some personal information about Sonichu and a little bit about yourself. For example, I cannot wait to see some more pages of the latest chapter, Chapter 11. Great, the Christmas special is fantastic.
Okay, thank you.
But are there more coming? Because I can tell you right now, I know a few rabid fans, my niece included, who can't wait to see some more.
Yes, more pages will be coming and are still in the works. It just depends on my mood and how I feel on the days, because...
Oh, yes, we all get the frumps.
Perfect.
Yes, we all get the frumps.
Indeed.
They discussed the
I'm going to do a
Shabisky,
by the way. Once I will have myself, because it's afternoon drinking, you know, I will have myself an alcoholic beverage and finish it as quickly as possible if we can get to 80%. And we'll just keep it going from there. I must kill the ghoul today. I will not be able to stream for the next few days. I got something going on where I cannot stream for the next few days. So trying to kill the ghoul today. I'm already worried about the next ghoul because I'll be out of commission for a couple days. So do me a favor, do me a solid. If you got a couple bucks in your PayPal or whatever, use the link pinned in the chat. Send it my way. Thank you so much.
And Chris's process of making her custom amiibo figurines before moving to topics of physical health.
So you really are taking care of yourself physically. I've noticed in the last couple of videos that you've done, you've been looking a lot slimmer.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you taking care of yourself.
Yes, I try to get out and about most days of the week and get at least the 1,000 to 10,000 steps.
What did his shirt say when he was at that like outdoor family friendly event? I think it was I Want Woman or something like that.
If not
greater. Help us kill the ghoul.
10,000 steps, that's impressive. Even I didn't
yes!
get that many.
Help us kill the ghoul, you're probably retarded.
Listen to Empress Gale. If you don't help kill the ghoul, you might be highly regarded. And not in a good way.
But I sit in front of a computer all day doing work, so I don't have that.
R.I.P. to Zeus, my loved and cherished cat. You will be missed.
Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I had to take my, a couple days ago, my little dog, like, she's 10, she's getting older. I was just petting her, and she, like, screeched really loud, and I'm like, what is that? And then the next day I picked her up and she did it again. I'm like, what's wrong with her? So I took her to the vet and they think she might have like a bad back now. And it's crazy because I had them do a blood test and an examination and give me some medication, and it was like $600, which is fucking insane. Their other option was to like do all these x-rays and shit, and it was like $2,000 to do like x-rays and shit. And then if there was things wrong with her to treat it, then I would have had to pay it even more. It's just insane. It's craziness.
Choice.
I'm sitting behind my desk or sitting with the dogs and giving them some time, but I try to make time for my family as well during each day.
How has your mother been, if I'm not digging too deep? If it's going too far, just let me know.
My mother is in quite good health. She is not lazy or fat like a Snorlax, like some people.
I've seen the jokes. I find them in completely poor taste.
Yes, very poor taste, and quite most inaccurate.
I've been looking at animal health insurance quotes because I'm just like, what the fuck? You know, I that's so sad. I had my dog that was 17 years old died in, I think it was 2024. I think it was September of 2024. Ugh, terrible.
The two then returned to the topic of Sonichu, the story of its past and future, covering subjects.
Well, help me get EU citizenship so I can move to the Netherlands then. I like the Netherlands. I've been there a few times. I do like it there. Very different way of life there.
Like the Troll, Alec Benson Leary, and his Asperchu comics, Count Graduan, and Metal Sonichu.
All right, Christine, I think we've covered enough on this first little meeting. I'll get back to you in a few days to see how things have turned out with my superiors.
Okay, thank you, Arthur.
No problem, Christine. You have a nice evening.
Yes, you have a good evening, too. Y'all take care.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Goodbye.
On January 25th, Christine wrote on Facebook that her neighborhood had received a great amount of snowfall, which may delay her shipments of customers' orders by around a week. She offered an update concerning the delays in video form later that day.
Hello, good day once again to all my people on the internet. Christine Chandler coming to you live from house. Yep, it is literally up to my knees out there with snow. I was able to take a path to the street into the mailbox.
This thing on Chris Chan's head is just, this is so funny.
It's gonna be quite
Looks like a genie that came out of a bottle or something.
For being able to get the car out. So it might not be till the end of the week till I'm able to ship the recent orders out, but the patience will be rewarded. I appreciate everybody's continuing support and patience. And anyway, on that note, I would like to present a poem from a fan who has made a request onto me, and this is an unpaid solicitation. Dear Christine, you've brought smiles to my face all over the years. I felt so much joy at your triumphs and pain over your tears. I first found you online only when I was 15, and found you the most fun online person that I've ever seen. I know you haven't had it easy. So often life has been tough, but you've stayed true to yourself, and that's something I love. So stay happy, Christine. Appreciate the good, ignore the rest. There's a still true fan like me out there who always
Where
thinks
is my
you're the
Benicio
best.
medallion, Ben? I ordered it last month and it has yet to show. Are you a scammer?
Scammer chew situation. Thank you. I appreciate it. We do have a mailing address if you want to send a Sonichu medallion to me. I won't complain. You know?
It's very nice and lovely. Thank you.
On January 26th, Chris and Arthur Spatchcock had another interview session, which was also recorded by the Troll. Chris briefly talked about the Troll-created Quickie before moving on to her arrest.
Yeah, I was arrested the night of December 26th, 2014. I was not able to get back home until the following Monday.
Oh my.
Yeah, so I spent a weekend hibernating in jail.
I hope they fed you well.
I've never been arrested. I was pulled over and had weed on me, where like at the time it was illegal in Ohio to
What
have.
that mouth do, Sir Benjamin?
What that mouth do? I don't know. I said when we get to 80%, I'll open an alcoholic drink and drink it. So we're almost there. I appreciate it. But yeah, I got caught with weed when it was illegal in Ohio to have weed, and I got charged with having it, but they didn't arrest me. They just took my weed and gave me a ticket that said I had to go to court and stuff like that. But I've never actually been like arrested, like handcuffed and put in a police car and taken to jail or anything like that.
Yes.
Teas and biscuit or the cheeseburgers or pizza? I don't know. I've never been arrested.
Well, actually, it was more like bit of meat, a little bit of fruit, and some milk and juice and water.
Okay, all right. Sounds about pretty common jail time grub, I guess.
Quite.
All right. So we covered the little bit of the jail indecencies and all that stuff. Now, they mentioned another thing, and this one really caught their attention, because this was the big court case. Michael Snyder.
Ooh!
Yes, the owner of the closed-down game and hobby place.
Oh, it's closed down now.
Yes, it's been closed for about a year or two now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Michael Snyder ran it into the ground.
Really?
There we go. Like a father
Drink
to me.
like you thought about kissing G-Man and wanted to forget.
I'll tell you guys a little secret. I love you, tonight. Brett. You're like a father to me.
Turn your fucking audio off, you...
I love you, Brett. You're like a father to me.
Turn your fucking audio off, you...
Speaking of Gaman, I love you, Brett. I'm thinking about, because I'm privy to certain information about Gaman now. And if we can kill the ghoul during this stream, I will use that information to do something regarding Gaman.
So I've driven by there, so that's how I know.
Yeah, you should stop in sometime. Take a look around the place. See if they're done with it.
Yeah.
They then move on to other topics, such as the unlikely possibility of getting the quickie removed, the Chandler's house fire, and Krista's half-brother.
Now, we've covered
We'll give
that.
him a ring.
The next question that came
How about
up
that?
was, do you actually have a brother by the name of Cole Smithy, or is that just a horrible troll joke?
Oh, no, it's true. My half-brother, Joseph Cole Smithy, my mother gave birth to him, has his own mental and physical traumas. He left our mother and had a chip on his shoulder against her, moved to New York and became the movie critic with his own website, colesmithy.com.
Wait a minute, he's the Cole Smithy, the movie critic?
Yes.
No, he's quite well known over here. He's like a celebrity.
Sir Benjamin will give G-Man a crippler crossface.
Basically. I just, I'm being careful about what I'm saying because I don't want to get him back to him. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yes, the world's smartest movie critic.
Oh, I see.
Although at least, even though I might disagree with him on the review of the Toy Story 3 movie, but at least we agree on Inside Out.
Yes, I've heard a lot of people disagree with his review of Toy Story 3.
Quite. I still have not seen...
I'm going to have you, instead of me paying Gaman to come on here, I mean, I can't guarantee he'll answer, but who knows. But instead of me paying Gaman to come on here, I'm going to have you guys pay me to have Gaman come on here. I can't guarantee, there's no guarantee he'll answer, but I know for a fact it is his. We'll just say that.
Toy Story 3, but I've seen Toy Story 1 and some of number 2. It just never came about to my point of view yet.
On January 29th, Christine made a complaint
Oh, he
in
won't
video
know it's
form
me.
to the people who she thought were mistakenly sending letters to her that were intended to be for Felix Schellberg, better known as PewDiePie, the most viewed YouTuber at the time.
I am making this video as of a matter of has come to my attention for a while now, but it's of minor importance, but it's not, I'm tired of it, so I'm bringing it up. I want to bring up the matter of one Felix Arvid Oaf Kjelberg.
Cheers, everybody. This is Schilling Excelsior Imperial cider. It has they always have a giraffe with wearing an astronaut helmet on the can. It's an Imperial Passion Fruit Pineapple, 8.4% ABV.
Known on the internet as PewDiePie.
PewDiePie. Some obscure internet personality known as PewDiePie.
That goes out to this guy. And I have his Wikipedia article up here, which I'll post the link to this.
I was a fan of Masters of the
video.
Universe when I was a kid. Like, it was a very popular toy and animated series in the mid to late 80s when I was a little kid. So, yeah. I saw the Dolph Lundgren movie in the theater, but I'm too busy. I don't go see, even movies I really want to see, I don't go see them right away if I got more important things going on, which I do. So.
Seriously, does this guy look anything like me? No. This is not me whatsoever, and I do not know this person at all. Lord knows where he is, but okay, yeah, he's residing currently in the UK.
Listen to this old person music.
No,
this is the
Rutgersville,
shit my
Virginia.
grandparents would listen to.
This is not me. I am not this Felix
This is
Arvid Oaf Kjelberg or
These days, it's no longer a live person music. Like, none of my grandparents are still alive. But this is their era of music that, like, they would play in the background. And you know it's because Chris Chan's dad was, like, old enough to be his grandfather.
Stop sending mail to this guy.
I'm not saying it's bad music.
my
It's just, it's old, like, it's
Okay?
old school music
'Cause
from,
it's
like,
annoying.
the 30s and 40s.
And I thought, for a long time, I thought it was prank.
My grandparents...
This guy. Not Felix. He does not live here whatsoever. There is no Felix Arvid Oaf Kjelberg or PewDiePie here whatsoever. Okay? And let's see. I have more money coming in, and I'll be shipping everything out after the weekend's over. I have some more things. I have some more medallions and whatever to make over the weekend. I'll get everything shipped out on about Monday. Thank you, and have a good, pleasant day.
On February 1st, Christine announced on Facebook that she decided to end her embargoes against GameStop, Best Buy, and other retailers who had banned her because her actions did not have any effect on the companies. She used this short post as a preface for her next lengthier post, in which she wrote that since her birthday was coming up, she would like someone to purchase for her a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation camera. In return, Chris would offer the first person to send her the game console before February 24th a $500 voucher for her Etsy online store. She specified that the items had to be purchased new from a store's website, such as Amazon, Best Buy, or GameStop, and recommended some possible URL links to her wished gifts. The next day, Chris wrote that for the month of February, designated pairings of her Sonichu amiibos would be available for purchase at a reduced price. She also introduced a new item up for sale, her Yup, I'm on TV DVD, which was originally made to celebrate his 25th birthday. Also on that day, Master Disaster uploaded his third interview session with Christine on the QB Farms.
All right. Well, we're going to start off right with the biggest issue, I think. I'm going to call it the Blue Spike incident.
Oh my God!
Oh, yes, that was one of my theoretical ex-girlfriends who turned out to be an immature boy. I have no idea whether he's alive or not, whatever, still alive. But anyway, aside from that, I ended up making drive all the way from here to Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh my God.
I ended up going to the address I was provided there, and Blue Spike was not there at all. Just an old woman, and the house looked nearly run down as well.
That's just horrible. Why would someone do that?
Well, they're either bored, jealous, immature, what have you, amongst the stereotypical reasons.
I bet it was jealousy. Alright, now the next thing that falls into the same category is... I need to know if you faked this or not. Did he actually have you insert broken pieces of your medallion into your rectum?
Unfortunately, that is true.
That's just horrible. How could that happen? I can't believe it. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I believe at that time my PlayStation Network account was being held hostage as well.
Okay. So he was holding your thing hostage, so you were just forced into a situation you didn't like.
And then later on I finally realized that all the time I should have called Sony and actually had them patch up the password, and that would have fixed it. I would not have had to go through all that. So that's big lesson learned and ingrained into my memory against my will, pretty much.
Yes, it sounds horrible. I can't believe it myself. It hurts me to think that happened to you.
They then discussed Christian's brief tenure at the fast food restaurant, Wendy's.
All right, now this is a slight business question, but on the quickie, it mentions something about you losing a job before from terrifying a small child.
No. That was when I was working at Wendy's for the few months. There was a child crying because the child was tired. I had nothing to do with making that child cry. I had nothing to do with it whatsoever. And I was just happened to be at the table nearby as it was happening, and I went by there, and I wanted to help them be on their way. So I offered to get them a lid for their baked potato they were having, and I got them a lid for their baked potato.
So because it says on the quickie that it had something to do with Donald Duck.
I'll tell you why entertaining children what the Donald Duck was. But yeah, that was not the case at that time.
That was pretty good. I like that. That's nice. That completely caught me off guard.
Yes.
That was funny. I've noticed on the quickie, it mentions that every once in a while, you get gifts and donations from people. Sometimes surprising, sometimes anticipated.
Yes.
Yes. What kind of things do you get? I mean, exactly. I hope you're not getting, like, shoeboxes full of cat poop or, you know...
No, that does not happen very often. Only one time, though, somebody had sent me a Tupperware full of horse manure. And we put that in,
I'm sorry, you gotta be kidding. That's just wrong.
Yeah, but anyway, we put that in the trash immediately after we figured
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you get money, or is it like useful household items like soap or toilet paper, things like that?
Yeah, they have, especially after the fire, we have received a few helpful items in the mail. We have received some monetary donations at around Christmas time, like one or two actual functional gift cards to be redeemed, but somebody, one or two, sent me empty gift cards as a joke.
No, that's just mean.
Yeah.
On February 4th, Christine herself shared the recorded interviews on the audio and music hosting and sharing site SoundCloud. 5 days later, Chris notified her Facebook followers that she was feeling off and mildly dizzy. On February 11th, she made an update, writing that she was feeling better and was up for fulfilling more orders for medallions and books. She then reminded her audience that her birthday was soon approaching and suggested that someone could buy for her the Destiny PS4 bundle, which would include a white-color PlayStation 4 game console and controller, and the game Destiny. Alternatively, people could buy her any of the LEGO sets which she listed in her wishlist album on Facebook, or a selection of games for the PS Vita console. The next day, Christine addressed some criticisms regarding her request for a PS4. I never said, "Everyone, send me a console." One person to send the one console and camera is all. I am not the US Air Force that needed over 100,000 PlayStations for their supercomputer, and I never requested for more than one. One PlayStation 4 with PS4 camera is all I requested and is all I need. I do not like being left behind in tech, like the rest of you all. Also, who in this world, with a modern touch screen phone at least, never felt even tempted to spend on apps in their respective mobile stores? And PC and console gamers. Who amongst you lot have not spent less than $100 on your new computer upgrades, software and apps, even into the thousands? And you all who have spent at least $1 on your app and game stores, you all are no more guilty than I am. I do not judge any of you all for spending on what you want. We each have our own wants and needs respectively. So, when you look at my generous offer, empathize and put yourself into my situation. Not rich, want to get back into the game, require the new hardware when support for the old is fading over time. What can you do? You look to trade for, or up to, the new tech, reaching out towards other people for the help. And that is what I am doing and offering. Alright? Thank you. Have a good and safe day. She then addressed the controversy via a YouTube video uploaded later that day.
Well, first off, I definitely want to make it clear that my offer for my services and merchandise for a PS4 console and with the camera for my birthday, yeah, I did not mean to offend anybody by that. I thought it was a nice offer, you know. A whole lot of work for value that's a little bit more than the retail value of the items. I don't really understand what was so off-putting with that, but I do apologize for offending everybody. And I would also like to apologize, since I'm doing an apology video right now, to every male and people with Asperger's who have said hateful things to and of in the past. I still have my own subconscious feelings against the majority of the male population, but that's not your fault. That's not your problem. It's my problem, and it's just in general. I'm still uncomfortable around males. That's just me. It's not any of you. All right. So I'm very sorry about all the hurtful things I said in the past in regards to the males and people with Asperger's. Harry Potter's okay too. He's okay. Don't really have much against him except that he was in competition with Pokemon so many years ago. But that's a whole different plane right there. But yeah, I mean, seriously though, I do mean. No offense to anybody whatsoever. But the offer's still open, you know, as long as I receive the console and the camera before, preferably before, or on my birthday, which is the 24th of
Everyone hit the like button. I'm finishing up this drink. Once we get to 83%, I'll open up another one. All right? And if we can kill the ghoul during this stream, I'm gonna give G-Man a hello. I'm gonna give G-Man a big ol' hello.
February this year. I picked issuing a voucher because I can't read people's minds on what they want.
Chris Chan worked at Wendy's. I worked at Wendy's. King Cobra worked at Wendy's. Jessica Boyle's hoo-ha smells like Wendy's. You know.
And this way, they get to pick and choose from the store and for what they want in exchange. I'm just trying to do an honest thing, you know. Giving the person who gives me the gift, you know. I mean well. I have good intentions. I'm very serious.
Honest Red, you've eaten at Wendy's. So that means in a way, you kind of ate Jessica's hoo-ha out. If everyone that's eaten Wendy's, you've eaten You've simulated eating Jessica's hoo-ha, and now I might get sued by the Wendy's Corporation because I know I just lost them a lot of business. What can I say? It hasn't been the same since Dave passed.
Yes, okay. Alright, well, anyway. Thank y'all for your continued support and...
Also, I hear losers moderate their Discord, so...
all that. Have
maybe
a good,
they deserve
safe
it.
Day.
On February 15th, Chris made Sonichu Issue 4 available for purchase from her Etsy store for $15. On that same day, she offered a special promotional code to celebrate her birthday, which would allow customers to get a copy of Sonichu Issue 4 for free if purchasing one of her select Amiibo figurines. Christine made another Facebook post that day, quoting a message she received from a fan who aimed to explain that the reason people were upset with her asking for a PS4 was because people thought she would not deliver on her promise to grant the generous donator the $500 voucher, in a similar vein as in when Chris received a $1,000 donation from YouTuber D-Stex to complete 100 new Sonichu pages, but had yet to do so. Christine wrote that she promised not to forget about the voucher. As for the lack of comic book pages, she gave several reasons for this, including an inability to get a drawing routine successfully habitual due to emotions and mood, bleeding autism, stresses in life, financial troubles, and her fickle internal clock, which switched her from being a day person to a night person. The next day, she made a video addressing a certain Julia, possibly fulfilling a paid video request.
This here's a special video going out to Julia, friend of a friend who suggested I do this video, but anyway. So Julia, I understand you're transitioning, coming out as a lesbian trans woman. Good for you. Anyway, yeah, Mier wishes you good luck on your transition very much. And from me, I say, welcome to the group. Huh? The group. The group of us, the LGBTQ. Good luck with that. And have a great and safe day, Julia.
This was soon followed by a video in which she advertises her business.
Welcome to the Quickfield Guardian channel, the official and main source for everything Sonichu and Rosechu and the city of Quickfield, Virginia, and myself, Christine Weston Chandler, or past known Christian Weston Chandler. I'm still offering the $500 voucher, which I could definitely and personally guarantee delivery as such. And also, let's do this. Alright, there'll be Planet 3. The first video I'll live stream through my PlayStation 4 after I get it. I'll comment on the autism tutorial, all 7 parts, that's counting the extra, through the PS4's version of Little Big Planet 3. After I figure out the live stream and everything. More authentic than the other tranny. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh my god! Dropping the T word!
Anyway, so...
She then advertises some of her customized Amiibo figurines, before moving on to talking about politics.
Alright, well, we can talk politics a little bit. I mean, I sincerely pray and hope that Hillary Clinton will still be in the running for president on the upcoming elections, because I definitely would vote for Sarah Palin back in 8 years ago, 2008, had she still been running. But now I end up having to choose between McCain and Obama, and I watched both the documentaries and ended up with Obama because I felt he was relatable, the sense of his suffering and everything. I could feel for that as well. But
this music, I can't get over it.
I feel like America needs a woman's touch finally after all these years, so... Hillary Clinton, stay in the polls. We want you for president. I want you for president. Because if you're not running, then I'd have to vote for the other males. I got nothing against them personally, but still, this nation needs a woman's touch. And
oh, it's unforgettable.
Right
okay,
now.
I hear the tune now.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
On February 20th, Chris wrote on Facebook that while watching the TV show Pawn Stars, The host, Rick Harrison, stated
Trying to get to
his sentiment regarding
83% to open the next drink. Trying to get to 100% so I can say hi to G-Man. I haven't talked to G-Man directly in years. I ain't paying that fucker, though. I'm just going to say hi to him.
social media, with which she agreed wholeheartedly. She reflected that whenever she went out, everyone's face seemed to be glued to the screens of their phones or tablets, and were not directly talking to one another, and wished that the previous common courtesy of face-to-face greetings would make a
Enjoyed this
comeback.
Chris Chandonu alert, and I have a new one in the works.
Okay, thank you. I'm working on it.
You go get that goddamn stuff off of there and fast.
And
I'm
fast.
working on it.
I say you go
Cut
get
it
that
down.
goddamn stuff off of there and fast.
I'm working on it.
I say you go get that goddamn stuff off of there and fast.
I'm working.
I'm working on it.
Her gal pal, Kim Wilson, commented that the number of people meeting up in real life was only increasing due to the internet, and pondered if Christine was doing something wrong. Her other friend, Jessica Quinn, added to the discourse, stating that some self-reflection could be in order, and suggested that Chris reevaluate if she did anything that made her seem socially undesirable, and remove all fear of meeting new people. Kenneth Engelhart
I
also
just
commented
finished this
that Chris
one.
could use the social media site Twitter to follow personal accounts in addition to corporate accounts, and start up casual conversations with people there, which may lead to something developing in real life.
There's the next one opening at
Around the same
83.
time, Christine got in contact with Sam and Ellen,
$7
a
and a
lesbian
penny.
couple who are most likely trolls. After meeting on a forum, they asked if Chris was willing to become a sperm donor for them. Chris
Ugh.
made for them a video showing her viability by displaying her stock of frozen semen, which she kept in the freezer of the family's fridge, at a temperature which would in fact render her
No lie. I had a friend when I lived in Albuquerque that and this was years ago, like when the PlayStation 3 was like the new hot console. He donated sperm to a lesbian couple for a new PlayStation 3. No lie. And they got a lawyer and had the contract where like he would not be legally liable as the biological father of the kid and everything, which was very strange. But he did it. He was like a very tall, like blonde guy. I don't know.
specimen lifeless
did
and
happen.
unusable. This video was leaked to Marvin of the Kiwi Farms, who then shared it to the public towards the end of February.
Hello, Samantha and Ellie. I'm Christine Chandler.
This is my cat Polo.
Hi, buddy. You're sweet kitty. Anyway, so, yeah, this is me. And, I'm the one who's offering to lend the sperm out. I put out a fresh
I
sample
just
earlier
finished an
today.
evil Sudoku. Beat that Benichu.
Sudoku? An evil Sudoku. Thank you, by the way. Some people just can't stand to have pennies on the end of the amount. So thank you for evening that out. Yeah, so I'm going to open this one again, too.
Put in the fridge upstairs, which I will gladly go upstairs and show you in a moment. But yes, I am a lesbian trans woman, and I have been famous for my characters and books and whatnot for over a decade.
People can't see this, but I do see this in the in my Discord. There's a... Oh, shit. Really, Ben? This is early for me. Well, wake up, you lazy bum. Yeah, bum. Yeah, there's someone named Jade in my Discord, I believe is trans, and said Chris Chan pretends to be trans so he can say tranny. Oh my god.
This is everything said.
You know what's funny? I grew up calling the transmission of a car a tranny. Yeah, that's you, Fish Binky. I remember for years there was that cleaning product that had a racial slur in its name. The second word in it was span. Do you guys remember that?
It's true, and the only thing I regret would be the things I've recorded in the past.
Jade Cargill is not trans to my knowledge, Honest Red. Stop distracting me. And no, I don't have Jade Cargill in my Discord. Come on, dude. I'd be proud if I did.
I was blackmailed into doing, or against my original will, that I would never do personally or regularly.
You're inviting... Jade Cargill is very attractive. I'll just say that. She's like... She's very muscular for a woman, but she's just like beautiful. I like the whole like, like silver hair look. White to silver, like that look that she's got, almost like Storm from X-Men kind of look. The first time I ever saw her was in person. Me and Scott Henson went to a big AEW pay-per-view in Chicago, and she came out, and we were in good seats, and I saw her like walking down the ramp, and I'm like, oh my God, who is that? I don't know.
Upstairs and I'll show y'all.
She is like strikingly attractive. She's not gonna come on the... Shut up. She's not gonna come on the show.
Yeah,
Stop.
Here's the sample I put out today. I labeled it carefully. You can tell it's not as frozen yet compared to the...
All the rest away. All the rest away. Happy day when they take her away. All the rest away. All the rest away.
You kick me in the head. You kick me in the fucking head. Thank you so much. I'll open the next one at 90%. I gotta give myself some time to finish this one.
Yeah. That was like less than a year ago.
Oh yeah, there is a new $100 dono alert that's like exact. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted now that I've been drinking.
Well, anyway, that's all very good and everything, so hopefully y'all will still consider me for your donor. Thank you and have a good day.
On February 23rd, Chris wrote that she was feeling unwell due to a possible urinary tract infection and a painful speck of dirt in her right eye, in addition to the stress of taking care of the elderly and feeling old herself. The next day, she shared the song Spirit Journey Formation Anniversary from the cartoon series Aqua Teen Hunger Force, an alternative to the Happy Birthday song, accompanied by a Facebook post, which simply read 34 bells, to commemorate her 34th birthday. On the 25th, Christine made a YouTube video to let her audience know of what transpired on her birthday.
Alright, so yeah, yesterday was my 34th birthday. I have received, and I do not promote such dishonesty.
What is this? Hold on a second. I'm checking something really quick because we might actually kill the ghoul, and then I gotta... Hold on.
Call recording on.
No, that's not what I want. What's this?
This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance or training purposes.
Okay.
Gift cards
That's what I...
that had no activation and no value or money on them at all. And also, today I received another piece of mail. This one had a scratched off lottery ticket that was clearly not a winner. And I certainly did not receive a PlayStation 4 console, even much less the white one with the Destiny game and all that. Also, those of you who have been watching my PlayStation Network activity, you've noticed I've had to go through my whole disc library once again. It's because I've ended up having to reformat my hard drive because of a corrupted firmware file on it. That's upsetting.
Oh, did you get spyware in your GPU, like
games
Jared?
Have been reinstalled and the DLC re-downloaded and everything. So, and yet, still no PS4 because I need to catch back up in the technology and everything. What else? I don't know much else. My brain's gone blank. I have so much anxiety built and pent up to my life, so it's no wonder my mind is constantly off and on blank. I'm sorry I'm not so funny, but if I don't feel it, then it just doesn't come up as easily. Oh well. In a trial of being funny, and now for some random silly things. Hey, look, a monkey. Hi, monkey. Ah! Quit throwing me off a damn plane. Hi, monkey. Ah! Quit throwing me off a damn plane. It plays out better in my head.
I played the shit out of Destiny on PS4. First time I feel connected to Christine.
Destiny, that's a girl named Beta. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Damn, these are strong drinks. Oh.
I'm stuck in a moody mode, so...
I'm stuck in a moody mode.
Thanks for the mouth, and then thanks for nothing. Alright. Have a good day. Thank you.
On February 26th, Chris let her Facebook friends know that she lowered her standards for a PlayStation 4. She offered someone to buy for her any PS4 release, bundled with a game, and not necessarily the white-colored one bundled with the game Destiny. She alternatively suggested that someone could purchase an Amazon gift card worth $400 and send it to her email address. In return, she would provide the generous donator with a $500 voucher for her Etsy store. February 28th marked the seeming return of the troll known as Francine, as Chris addressed
down real bad.
Let Jared hit me? You mean have sexual relations with me? What?
her merchandise store in a YouTube video.
And right now we are talking about, yes, the copycat, Jeff Ozos. Apparently he is doing something with the ugly memes that I, in no way or manner, agree to, authorize, or represent at all. And clothing attire items are coming soon, and prototypes are in the works from my associates and I. Anyway, I definitely denounce everything there is with Jeff. I mean, I never even actually considered him a friend, more like an acquaintance, but after his behavior over the past, more recently, and everything and whatnot, just a total bastard. Baby, you want everything authentic, you buy from me directly on the shops that I inform you all about through this YouTube channel and my Facebook page. Alright, so with that, we shall look at the poor taste items that Jeff is soon to be quote-unquote offering. Can I get this thing to... No? Oh well. Alright, so hopefully y'all can see that as clear as day through my camera here. I can't see it from the back. Anyway, so yeah. That has one of the ugly memes that I in no way represent at all. I really detest the memes. MEMES. Especially these maloffensive ones. And right, there's that. And darn it. Ick. Very ick. And skip the mode there. That one was really bad. Ick. Yeah, really ick. I'm sure PVC
Chris Chan is very fashion focused.
This one. And Cake
Oh, God.
farts. Ugh.
Cake farts?
Really, really bad taste. Ugh.
Ugh.
And I don't like this one at all. Really bad. But my products have in no way any of these malcontent
All right.
or offensive content whatsoever. These are definitely lowbrow, what I just showed you. My products are definitely not only
Ooh.
authentic and personally authorized, but
They're strong drinks.
the opposite of lowbrow. So much better than that, okay? Alright, so I'll let y'all go with that minor thing. Another update will be coming shortly tonight. Something more on a pleasant topic. Thank you, have a good night.
As Chris re-engaged in a seeming battle with her imposter, Chris found that the extensive documentation of her activities continued to haunt her, and whether she wanted it or not, her past actions, whether they be good or bad, had become a constant part of her life, and like the trolls, would forever stay with her.
So, did I set someone remind me, did I set the last drink goal at 80 and now we're at 85? Someone be honest and remind me, because, like, these drinks are strong and I'm already feeling them pretty good. Yeah.
Every step of the way.
Oh, 90? Okay. All right. All right, we're almost there. I'll open another one at 90.
Action.
Thank you for the jewels. Ooh, I just burped.
On February 28th,
Yes, you better
2016.
not get to drinking, boy.
All right, at 90.
Christine made a YouTube video to commemorate Pokemon Day.
I know it's a day late.
Thank you for the
and $12
jewels.
short, but happy Pokemon Day. It was yesterday on February 27th. National Pokemon Day, apparently, or so it's called, as it came out to be in Japan and Japan at least. Anyway, because it inspired Sanchi and Roshu, we are definitely honoring that a little bit. I mean, in 4 years' time, it will be Sonichu's 20th anniversary, very much as well. As everybody would, as those who actually know that well enough to be. Regardless of Sonic being a combination Sonic and Pikachu on that note, on the originality.
Oh yeah, all the jewels.
Inspired by, not
I could use them.
Inspired, because you know the aside from the origin story of which is still going on strong and undisputed, and whatnot and everything, we have our own complete different stories between either which. I mean, Sanchi and Roshu, they actually end up getting married and having children. And they still protect the city of Quickville, Virginia, from the forces of evil who want to make true love and sweet emotions illegal so that everybody would be unhappy. That's... yeah. As we have gotten impressions that it might be illegal in Virginia, for one person at least throughout my life, that's what inspired the story. And possibly a little bit of Sarah Moon in that too, but that's a whole different territory. So, yep, happy anniversary Pokemon. And thank everybody for their continued support in my things and everything. Have a great and happy and safe day. Thank you. Darn it.
Also on that day, she made a post on Facebook regarding her request for a new PlayStation 4. I have a short announcement I feel need to get off of my breasts about the PS4 for Quickville Shopping Store credit on the voucher, alright? I wish I could offer something unique for a PS4, but the facts are, aside from new book pages, I'm not psychic or a mind reader. I offered the voucher because then, depending on what the person wants to choose from the store, that is unique, as she can get the specific figures they want, and or books, and or medallions, commissions, whatever. I feel just flabbergasted and disappointed in that those of you all who do not understand and appreciate fully the opportunity to have such a unique shopping experience that I can offer, for a give or take about $100 plus or minus difference. OMG!
OMG!
On March 7th, Christine announced that a certain Miss Cagney Moore had purchased for her a new PlayStation 4, with a blue controller and a PlayStation camera. She also allegedly had already redeemed her voucher for Chris's Etsy store, and her purchases would be ready for her within the next couple of months. Chris also shared the first video she made using the new camera.
Hello, this is Christine Chandler.
Look at all these fucking Legos! Jesus!
Of our broadcast and recording through my new PlayStation 4. Given to me graciously from Cagney Lynn Moore of Seattle, Washington. She was very generous. It was the typical black version, yes, but
kind of complaining about it. Got something and thanked them, but then complained about it.
But she gave me a blue controller also, so that's a big plus. And I had already bought the camera, so that's okay. Anyway, so I'm very grateful. Thank you, Cagney, very much. Is there a camera lag? No, seems okay. Anyway, so
did
I don't know
Christine
what
steal
else
$200,000 of Lego?
Maybe. It's funny. We call them Legos here. That's just what we do. But yeah, it is Lego. Like, I learned that a couple years ago, and I'm like, huh. I didn't realize that it's like, we should say it that way, but yeah, we learn. Why is Anzia here? She never comes around anymore. You just randomly decided to come in here, huh? So once we get to 90%, drink another one. It's afternoon drinking. For some of you, it's later in the day, but I live on the west coast of the United States, so it's still kind of early here. But we're starting it early. Oh my God.
Think of on my mind right now. So, well, I can see more of my area.
Let's get more donos. Yeah. Look at this chimpanzee dance around for me.
Guys,
let's get more donos. Yeah.
Tip guys.
Let's get more donos. Yeah.
Tip guys.
Let's get more donos. Yeah. He ripped someone's face off and he has to be euthanized because of it.
Tip guys.
Let's get more donos. Yeah.
Alright, so I've just been telling you, I got the PS4 last Friday, and it's been good. My only disappointment is that it doesn't allow me to play my downloaded my PS3 games digitally, the digital version. So, I mean, I was expecting that. I was looking forward to importing the Little Big Planet data and games from my PS3 onwards. I guess I'll have to start from scratch on the LBP3 software, but soon I will be recording and sharing the commentary on watching the entire autism tutorial here through my new PS4 and the camera. So, thank you again, Cagney. Y'all have a good, safe day. I get this thing to stop. Don't want it on air. I'm done with this. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little ticked here. How do you get this thing to stop? Ah.
Her Trollsome gal pal, Kim Wilson, later wrote a Facebook comment
We're so
allegedly
close
revealing evidence
to
that Christine had
90%.
bought the PS4 herself from the mail order company Fingerhut, and asked to clarify her original Facebook post, which stated that Cagney Lynn had bought for Chris the game console. Chris never addressed this comment. Other Kiwi Farms members discovered that if the donor was indeed fictitious, Chris could have derived her name from the porn actors Cagney Lynn Carter and Kevin Moore, who have appeared in several pornographic films together and were featured within Christian's collection of porn DVDs, which he was trying to sell through eBay in late 2013. Also on that day, Chris wished a certain Tom a happy birthday for filling a paid video request.
So anyway, yeah, I realize it's a day late, for your birthday, Tom, but, you know, I was still setting up the PS4 I just got.
So when I give G-Man a ring, should I call him like the... Okay, I can call him and legitimately say who I am. I don't know if he'll answer, first of all, but... Or I could call him as if I am G-Man, and I'll argue with him like I'm G-Man. And give bad analogies like I'm G-Man. And whatnot.
And everything, so this works out pretty well. At least I get to stand and do this and that. And I got a little bit more room and everything. Alright, well, anyway. So, here's the request from your sweetheart. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, Mr. Thomas. Yes.
Deep within the womb of time, a creature just be born, and years 24 bells but chime. What? A master shake? What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, whatever. Go yourselves.
Well, I hope that was money well spent from your sweetheart. Have a good day.
I really hope you lock Shabisky in a dog cage and make him eat food out of a dog bowl.
Also an early...
Get to drinking, boy.
I'm not there yet. I'm close. Got to get to 90%.
March, Kiwi Farms member Master Disaster conducted his 4th interview with Christine, posing as Sir Arthur Spatchcock.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's been so long, I want to catch up a little bit. Like, you know, how's everything over in America with your politics?
I don't know much about politics, but I know what I like, and I definitely had taken it under consideration.
$20.68.
Hello, everybody. Wild Bill for America here. I have sex with other men. God designed the human rectum for twisted, flaming homosexual acts. The world's a toxic waste dump, and if you don't want to get sick, hey Ryan, if you don't want to get sick, taking the rectal punishment is the answer to your problems. Hello, everybody. Wild Bill for America here. I have...
Oh, my God.
The qualities of Obama before I voted for him and compared him with McCain in 2008.
Yeah, right now, Donald Trump's making quite an ass of himself, isn't he?
Yes, I don't care much for him, which is among the reasons I'm definitely voting for Hillary Clinton if I get to in November.
Oh, you like her platform?
Well, actually, more like I feel like this country is long overdue for a woman's touch.
That's it?
Among which, and definitely I would not put Trump in. I'd rather send him to the dump. Send Trump to the dump.
You know, that's an eloquent, campaign time.
We're like
right there.
a few bucks away.
Trump
That's
to
funny.
the dump.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, so let's get this over with. What do you need to know for the final part of this?
Well, to be perfectly honest, we were ready to set up a contract about a few weeks ago, but I couldn't get a hold of you. It was going to be like a $5 million sign-on contract and everything. It was going to be a big deal. But when I couldn't get a hold of you...
It's like $3.
I
there it
ask
is.
you with all compassion and all sympathy in you.
All compassion and all sympathy.
I ask you.
They thought that you simply lost interest, and I told them you hadn't. But
yeah,
for the...
I had not lost interest, but really, I would feel better setting up such a deal, through my associates as well. I mean.
But anyway, so it got kind of pushed onto the back burner. It's not dead yet, but
right.
I have to put a little more emphasis in getting it restarted again.
Okay.
But don't worry about that. I'm not going to give up on you, Chris. I want to see this happen.
Okay, that's good.
But one of the things I have to say is when someone looked up Sonichu to help set up the contract, something caught our attention.
What's up?
Apparently, nobody at this moment actually owns the legal rights to Sonichu. Apparently,
what rights?
apparently, the last time that a patent was put out on Sonichu, it wasn't put down as a product so much as an associate.
Well, I don't know the total difference. I did make the copyright into the D.C. Library of Congress a few years ago, and my associates are helping me recapitulate and get all that back up to date, among which...
Okay, you definitely want to do that because you wouldn't want somebody to steal that.
Alright, yeah, this call, we do not want this call that we're talking about right now to be put on to the internet at all.
Well, oops.
Because we're talking business here, and I don't want to have anything overheard by the wrong people.
Absolutely, I understand. Now, something else, your associate and I, we were talking and they mentioned something just the other day. You finally got your PS4 you've been after. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Her name escapes me at the moment, but yeah, I wrote it down. Yeah, Cagney Moore of Seattle, Washington. Yeah, she sent that to me.
She gifted it to you.
Yes, and I sent her the voucher to the Quickville shop.
And I was going to ask, have you considered starting a Let's Play channel?
Let's Play, what does that mean?
Well, Let's Play is a popular YouTube group of people, not really like an association or a group, literally, but what you do is you record yourself playing games and then you upload them online, because it's real easy to do on PS4. I have a PS4, and I can teach you how to do it. If you start a Let's Play channel, you can put ads on it and create a small amount of ad revenue.
Yes, I've already set up an account with AdSense, and I've opted in and set up monetization among the videos, so I've gotten that started.
Well, if I'm going to join you on PlayStation 4, we should play a game together.
Alright, what's your favorite PS4 game?
Well, I have a lot of games, and unfortunately a lot of my favorite ones simply aren't multiplayer. However, I do know one game on the PlayStation 4 marketplace that is a game where we could play against each other.
The two then discuss the possibility of playing an online game against each other, eventually settling on the PS4 version of the card game, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Alright, well, I'll let you go. You have a good day.
Yes, you take care as well,
we'll talk again later on.
Okay.
Alright, take care.
All right, take care, Christine.
Alright, bye now.
Goodbye.
On March 8th, Christine made a YouTube video to celebrate International Women's Day.
It's Christine Chandler coming live from her house. I just been reminded that today is International Women's Day, so I want to wish everybody, wish all the women a happy one, a safe one too. I support women's rights and their freedom to choose and what they do and everything. My eyes are up here. Okay? Yeah. So anyway, be sexy as you like, ladies. Sexy too. Look at my booty.
Ugh.
And also, if you're free to do that, so free the nipple.
Oh!
Now, D cups, lady cups, enjoy them. Everybody have a good day. Do what you like. Especially for the remainder, even though I'm just putting this in at the near last minute. Have a good day.
On March 11th, Chris shared a video from Watch Mojo concerning Japanese anime characters with social troubles. She reflected that in addition to autism, she had other social problems, which she was certain were less severe than those of many others. She added that the very act of people keeping their eyes on their phones was also seen as a social problem, and encouraged people to face socializing offline, describing the act as award-worthy. The next day, Christine and Master Disaster, posing as Arthur Spatchcock, held an online match of Yu-Gi-Oh! In an attempt to encourage her to start up a habit of making Let's Plays in order to create some additional ad revenue. Master Disaster later recounted his experience of the game. First, I used to play this game way back in yonder days. I was pretty good at it, since it's really just math and reading effects and shit. It wasn't too complicated when it first came out. Chris was using a pre-built deck by the looks of it. It uses some weird-ass summoning system where you can pretty much just keep summoning and fusing monsters over and over. Chris was just doing it just to do it. No strategy, no planning, just randomly doing shit because the game prompted him to do so. Out of the found rounds we played, I trounced him the first 2 easily. I had to dial back and let him win once I heard the stress sign. The 3rd round was pretty much given to him, but the 4th round he actually seemed to finally have it down on how to use his cards. This is mentioned in the 4th call, but I can share it here without Chris feeling betrayed. But I actually bought Chris...
Alright, I got one more drink after this one, and then after that, you know what's up. So let's get to 95%, I'll open the next drink, and then once we get to 100%, you know what's gonna happen.
The game, because I set up a wager with him. We're going to play a 2 out of 3 match. If I win, Chris is supposed to draw new Sonichu pages. And if he wins, I get him a new PS4 game. Despite having her microphone on, Chris said that she was not in the mood for talking and did not speak at all for the entire 1-hour match. On March 14th, it was revealed on the Kiwi Farms that Chris's mother, Barbara, was being sued by Discover Bank for unpaid debts. 2 days later, she attended her hearing at the Green General District Court, where she was found guilty and ordered to pay a fine of $4,706.93. On March 20th, Christine live-streamed her reaction and commentary over her 7-part autism tutorial animation, which was originally created in the game Little Big Planet 2 in 2011.
I mean, yeah, originally this was quite a more painstaking effort than I had planned originally, especially because to view the tutorial as originally uploaded from Little Big Planet 2 on PlayStation 3, it ended up my character being left shirtless. So using the PlayStation 3 version of Little Big Planet 3, I had to put a new shirt on my character. And also just go ahead and quell a few haters to comment on this, but I mean, I'm not fat, I'm losing the weight.
I'm not fat.
And also, so what if I vent about nearly at the end of each part of the autism tutorial? I have my own rights too. I'm human, you're human, we're all human. Alright? And don't go lying that you're saying you're an alien. Alright? Alright, so with all that aside, here's the tutorial, and I'm commenting. Sonichu No Shoe available on Etsy. Everything. Books, all that. Okay? Thank you. Just putting the plug there.
My name is Christian Weston Chandler.
I am out of PayPal monies.
I wonder
Spec, you
how...
got the rest right?
Yes! There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow! The MVP! The MVP! Hodo 4! Or is it Hodo? Is it Hodo? Or is it Hoodoo? I don't know. I don't know how Danish people pronounce that shit. All right, so I got to open the next one, right? Or I already forgot the deal I made. See, this is how drunk I'm getting. These are really strong. No. I don't open one until 95. 95. Now I remember.
Some people actually are able to cope with listening to their own voices, you know? I think my voice was more high-pitched way back then.
Dude, have your children before like 40 or 50?
Not to insult Mr. C, my late father, who, rest in peace in the not shall memory gardens, but he was literally 52, 53, 52 going on 53 in 1980 upon my conception, which that definitely backs up the theory about the father's age being a factor and bringing on more likely autism in the child, because I've been cursed with it.
Even after I apologized to her for portraying her
Louie,
in my books, she would not accept my apology.
Louie
and she
O'Ryan!
banned me
Oh, that
from the
reminds
grounds
me.
of my Virginia
In the
Community
video,
College.
I said, it's not me, my name is not Ian Brandon Anderson. Never ever. I said IBA as in Ibia. Stop taking things literally. It's just, that was terrible. You don't make up a name from an acronym like that. That's all I'm ranting for right now. And I'm still ranting off and on today. Yeah, but it's just I have so much in my mind with what was I in thought. Shoot. That's another blank mind instant right there. I lost my train of thought.
Good results if they are easy to look at.
I tend to mirror people and to mirror somebody, definitely a low-functioning person. That's not good for me at all.
He hasn't been plugged into the Drunken Peasants in like 4 years. Where's Joseph Wisdom at? Is he still guesting occasionally, or did something happen?
No, I haven't communicated with Joe in several years. He, has his own career, and he's a father and stuff like that. And I just have not, right? I think the last time he was on in person was the last time I even talked to him. Well, I think it was when it was like the 10-year anniversary episode. I think it was the last time I actually communicated with Joe.
I mean, if you are typical or likely to mirror anybody else, would you rather mirror a low-functioning person than...
especially in the face.
Yeah, I'd rather be mirroring a normal person. And that's a big reason why, in the end, I do not want my sweetheart to be autistic. And it's definitely also to reduce the risk of autism in my future children. And that's regardless of what you haters are going to say right now, aren't you? Aren't you? Keep your comments to yourselves. Not me, not my fault. Failed to load level, that's hardly my fault.
Put your hands together for
a Space Ghost Coast to Coast parody of
Asperger.
An interview. Funny. And I still feel very ill at him. Because he's a male.
Mr.
Hey, to not actually put actual thought in the character, I felt it quite valid to just kept it one-liner, and then to make that the running gag. It's still funny.
On autistic psychopaths. Isn't that right, Hans?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel bad
Yeah.
about having a name that sounds like a bad cut of cow meat?
Aspergers are delicious.
I apologize for that rude outburst.
But seriously, I do apologize for all the venting and rants that I have done among the videos here. Don't hate against me, period, because people have the right to vent. I'm serious.
My first least favorite of all time.
Everybody's gonna feel it among the other pendant up feelings. Alright. Thank you all for watching, and have a good, safe day.
On March 22nd, an individual named Patrick posted a complaint on a product bought from Chris's Etsy store, writing that the item had not been sent after 3 weeks of purchase and had to contact Etsy directly to ask for a refund. After which time Patrick was contacted by Christine, who then promptly gave them the refund. On March 23rd, Chris broadcasted a 23-minute playthrough of the PS4 game Destiny on YouTube. She had a seeming issue with her microphone, resulting in an absence of anything audible from her side, with only the in-game audio accompanying the video. She apologized for this in a video uploaded the following day.
I've just realized that apparently my mic in my camera have been temporarily disabled. I didn't realize that. I should have unplugged the keypad from my controller, because apparently, you know, it has a little headphone thing that goes into the jack on the controller.
Oh, damn.
I should just unplugged it in the first place. That's why. Okay? Yeah. So, again, I apologize for that. I'll just remember for future streaming broadcasts, I'll just leave this thing unplugged. I mean, it's a great thing to have, you know, for similar to what we originally had for PS3 with the keypad that was on top. Okay, well, let's just let y'all know. Thank you. Have a good day.
On March 27th, Christine livestreamed a question and answer session on YouTube, answering a given list of questions, which were curated by an unknown so-called associate.
And today we are going to do some nerdy Q&A, because I consider myself a bit of a nerd anyhow. Alright, so, question 1, do I consider myself a nerd girl? Yes, very much so, because I'm very well read. I got good scores throughout high school and college.
Drink, you fucker.
And all that sort of good stuff.
I'm getting there. All right, this one's
If I
gone.
could date any nerd girl, who would it be? Well, considering I had to
Every
look up
last
a few
bit.
other
Next one at
girls, I got a
95.
short list here. If I could, I would
Drink,
date
you
either
effing drunk.
Carrie Bryan
Damn
or
it!
Morgan Webb.
Getting there.
Anyway, also, if I could go on a date with either Daphne or Velma from Scooby-Doo, who would I pick? Velma. Velma. Here you go, me and Velma. Diddle-diddle-doo. We go making out. Yep. In my dreams, we make out. And we have sex. Ta! Anyway, why am I the perfect girlfriend for a nerdy girl? Well, I got a lot to feature. I mean, I'm constantly overlooked and underappreciated as the lesbian trans woman that I am. And if you look at my face...
Look at all those toys! Damn, this is like people who are into toys are definitely going to
you keep me...
throw themselves at Christine Weston
Actually,
Chandler.
talk to me. Come up to me and talk to me. You find out I'm definitely quite pleasant and easygoing to hang around with. And I'm definitely quite busty in other features as well. And being about 5'11", if you're shorter, then I can reach up and help you there. Get what's high up on the shelf. But anyway, be pleasant and quite easygoing like that. It's all good.
I like the
Anyway,
music.
Design perfect nerd body. How does it relate to me? Alright, well, the body of perfect nerd girlfriend. I'd say slim to average. She can have some fat, but not too much fat.
She can have some fat.
And
I like how Chris Chan at this point still thinks they can have an issue with someone else's physical appearance. Just saying, they're not exactly the most attractive person. You know?
I would say C-cup breasts.
Oh, okay, yeah. You gotta have at least C-cup breast. Like, it's so fucked up. But they don't have the social awareness to
Some
realize.
sex twister or something.
I could. I did the other night, but I was really drunk, so I don't even remember it that well. I can do it. Whatever. Do you really want that?
D would be preferred, because I've realized the difference between C and D more recently. Hair color is not a factor here, but I don't know, shade of blue hair would be fine that we match, but I think I would like brunettes very much, yeah. Anyway, so that's 10 Q&A nerd questions for initially. If I find more questions, I can put more
Thank you
thought
for
and
keeping
detail
at the Chris Chan stuff. We'll be getting to the incident in no time.
The incident is the part I'm most uncomfortable with. I feel like most of this, there were the blue spike thing was really fucked up too. I don't like that part, but a lot of this was like what I would consider good, clean fun to a degree. The incident is, I actually thought, like, am I ever going to talk about Chris Chan again after the incident? But
I could answer, my associate will put that together for me. But until my next live streaming, whenever that'll be, Thank y'all for watching and have a good, safe day.
On March 28th, Arthur Spatchcock and Christine had their last recorded interview session. Even though it was fully transcribed and made available to read on the Quickie, there is no known audio or video recording available.
To kill the ghoul.
It can be gathered from the transcript that it was in fact a video interview with Chris visible to Spatchcock. Arthur revealed that his superiors who were planning on producing Sonichu merchandise grew impatient and declined the contract.
Had
and
a
Arthur,
sneezing fit.
keeping his promise, quit his job. He was still interested in helping Chris with promoting Sonichu in any possible capacity. They then discussed playing more video games together, and then talked about the possible financial prospects of making Let's Play videos. On the final day of March, it was revealed that Christine had been watching a series of YouTube videos concerning stimulation of breast growth and conversion of genders through the listening of binaural beats or ambient frequencies designed to theoretically influence a person's mind or body in specific ways.
Hey, Ross Moore.
One of the videos, writing that.
I want to remind you because you're being weird. You were banned in the past, and I unbanned you, and I appreciate the dodos. I just think you have a very negative mindset in general. I don't know. I don't know. So, I have really bad seasonal allergies.
He enjoyed the so-called.
I'm just saying, Ross. I'm not trying to criticize, but you seem to be very negatively focused on a lot of things.
Song and asked if it were available as a download in the MP3 format. On others, she asked for advice for growing larger breasts and asked about making thumbnails for certain videos more neutral. On April 4th, Christine live-streamed a video showing her routine for encouraging breast growth.
Anyway, this video on 18 and up, you've been the title, 18 plus, so if you're not that old, so yeah, talking about breast massage. So, tiny tease, but still. You can definitely see I'm there. Oh, and just to make sure everybody knows for positive, and this will take into account my recent experiments with these subliminals, so you might see a slight increase from previous measurements.
Yeah, this is so weird.
I just had a shower, so.
Oh, God.
It's a little bit over 44 and a half. So, from 40 to 44.
Yeah, that's being fat.
Difference confirms that I am indeed.
That's being fat.
A D cup. Because I'm looking to.
Ross Moore, calm down, buddy. Will you calm down, please? Thank you.
To increase my breast size, I have looked into various try-home techniques, of which I have been very persistent upon, including supplements and whatnot. But definitely among which is the way of massaging. So from what I've tried to figure out from one or two videos I watched that talk about massaging like this, I couldn't put heads or tails together. For a few, this kind of free.
Where are you from, Ross Moore? Are you from the UK? Where are you from? You get the spotlight now. And we'll finish this in a minute. New York? Okay. Nuevo York.
I go squeeze it from the top upwards. I make sure I'm cupping my breasts all the way. So I go. I do this. You can do this for as long as you feel like.
Stop! Oh, okay, I gotta skip this. I'm so uncomfortable by this. I have to skip this. Sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it.
She posted a paid birthday greeting to a certain Martin.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit late. I've been so busy with life changes.
I gotta blow my nose so bad.
Your friend paid for me to wish you a happy birthday. I hope you had a very nice and pleasant birthday. You are a special guy, Martin. Special guy to this birthday. Everybody wish you happy birthday. We hope you had a safe and pleasant one. And done. Anyway, thank y'all for your support over there in Australia. Have a great and safe day.
At around the same time, future political author and activist Candace Owens launched a page on the crowdfunding site Kickstarter to help gather funds to create an anti-bullying website called Social Autopsy, intended to catalog the identities of convicted internet trolls and cyberbullies to help curb the crisis. In the video created to pitch the idea, a troll-created fictitious newspaper clipping was used, stating that Christian Chandler had committed suicide because of the bullying he had endured. On April 11th, Christine created a meme based on a well-known internet-based image macro. Remember when haters kept their hate to themselves, and the people were not having to distance themselves emotionally from the feedback because the words did hurt them terribly? Remember also of when the rule of if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all was well understood within better reason? Pepperidge Farms remembers, and more importantly, Sonichu, Roastechu, and Christine Chandler remembers. Maybe you'll donate some money to them, be patient with the artist and author, and receive a gift for the large donation. Maybe this will all blow over. Maybe Miss Christine will feel more peace of mind. Maybe Sonichu and Roastechu will be more popular than the author/creator. Maybe there will be drawn and written backstories for each character. Miss Christine is an artist. She needs time, energy, and kind support to recover and create. The next day, Christine made a video in which she asks for monetary donations in exchange for
I
gifts.
need $45 more and I'll call gay man.
So, yeah, got some financial problems coming up.
I'll try.
And about right now, so... I mean, y'all don't have to buy anything. Donations, with every person being able to donate at least $1, y'all can help me and my mother find a piece of home and be able to help take care of our expenses and everything. Anyhow, so since I pretty much am reaching out to everybody for donations, I just want to remind everybody that donations under $10. Pretty much the only thing I can offer from there is your name in the back of the book or on the page of the book. But essentially, aside from that, just want to remind everybody of the donations levels.
Kristen lists off the various donation tiers and their corresponding rewards, which ranged from $10 up to $500.
But anyway, I'm just a single person trying to help provide for this family, and I can only do so much and get money in and whatnot, so your donations are a real great help. So please, donate as much as you can, even if it's a little $1 per person. Every little bit helps. And if you can donate big, that would be really greatly appreciated. Very much. All for the peace of mind, so I can get back into drawing and have more, and be able to be feeling so much better about life and everything, in addition to me feeling better about myself, even though I am, and I'm having a more positive outlook on life. And I'm not reading any of those comments either, so you may as well stop right there. Anyhow, so please go to the listing below. Go to the Etsy listing of donations, a donation page that'll be listed below this video, and donate as much as you can. Thank you. Wrong button.
With a grim reality slowly coming to surround her, Christine had to deal with making the unwanted choice between doing what she needed to do and doing what she wanted to do. A financial crisis restricted her from enjoying a lackadaisical lifestyle. Sooner or later, Chris would have to realize that the carefree life of a child was no longer an option for her.
All right. So we're going to watch the next one. I will be back in just a moment here, and we will watch it.
The difference between me and you is
donate. Can't you too? We
that
severally
I'm gay.
need to talk to gay men.
The difference between me and you is that I'm gay. The difference between me and you is
We're at 95.74%. Thanks, Cousin Matt, for the last dono. We're so very close to doing this shit. Please help out. Use the Streamlabs link in the chat, and I'll reach out to Gaman. Here's the next part of the Chris Chan series, by the way.
What made her this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan. On February 28th, 2016, Christine made a YouTube video to commemorate Pokemon Day.
I know it's a day late and quote $1 short, but happy Pokemon Day! It was yesterday on February 27th. National Pokemon Day, apparently. Or so it's called. As it came out to be in Japan, in Japan at least. Anyway, because it inspired Sonichu Roshi, we are definitely honoring that a little bit. I mean, in 4 years' time, it will be Sonichu's
We are rewarding
20th
Shabisky for
anniversary
doing nothing.
very much as well.
SMH.
I like him. He's a nice guy. I like him as much shit as I give him. I'll tell you what. He's one guy that's not afraid to laugh at himself, and that is a very redeeming quality.
Regardless of Sonic being a combination Sonic and Pikachu on that note, on the originality, but it's inspired by, not copying, inspired. Because, you know, the aside from the origin story, of which is still going on strong and undisputed, and whatnot and everything, we have our own complete different stories between either which. I mean, Sonichu and Roshi, they actually end up getting married and having children. And they still protect the city of Quickville, Virginia, from the forces of evil who want to make true love and sweet emotions illegal so that everybody would be unhappy. That's... yeah. Now, as me, I've gotten the impressions that it might be illegal in Virginia. For one person, at least, throughout my life, that's what's inspired the story. And possibly a little bit of Sarah Moon in that, too, but that's a whole different territory. So, yep, happy anniversary, Pokemon. And thank everybody for their continued support in my things and everything. Have a great and happy and safe day. Thank you.
Also on that day, she made a post on Facebook regarding her request for a new PlayStation 4. I have a short announcement I feel need to get off of my breasts about the PS4 for Quickville Shopping Store credit on the voucher, alright? I wish I could offer something unique for a PS4, but the facts are, aside from new book pages, I'm not psychic or a mind reader. I offered the voucher because then, depending on what the person wants to choose from the store, that is unique, as she can get the specific figures they want, and or books, and or medallions, commissions, whatever. I feel just flabbergasted and disappointed in that those of you all who do not understand and appreciate fully the opportunity to have such a unique shopping experience that I can offer, for a give or take about $100 plus or minus difference. OMG! On March 7th, Christine announced that a certain Miss Cagney Moore had purchased for her a new PlayStation 4, with a blue controller and a PlayStation camera. She also allegedly had already redeemed her voucher for Chris's Etsy store, and her purchases would be ready for her within the next couple of months. Chris also shared the first video she made using the new camera.
Let's find for a new liver for Sir Benjamin.
Thank you, Sir Benjamin. I was knighted by the Queen shortly before she passed on.
Chandler, my first ever broadcast and recording through my new PlayStation 4. Given to me graciously from Cagney Lynn Moore of Seattle, Washington. She was very generous. It was the, typical black version, yes, but she gave me a blue controller also, so that's a big plus. And I had already bought the camera, so that's okay. Anyway, so I'm very grateful. Thank you, Cagney. Very much. Is there a camera lag? No, seems okay. Anyway, so I don't know what else to think of on my mind right now. So, well, I can see more of my area. So, alright, so I've just been telling you, I got the PS4 last Friday, and it's been good. My only disappointment is that it doesn't allow me to play my downloaded my PS3 games digitally, the digital version. So, I mean, I was expecting that. I was looking forward to importing.
Oh shit! Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I caught. Sorry. I'm drunk and I'm like multitasking.
On April 13th, 2016, Christine left a comment on one of the binaural
My
Beats
apologies,
YouTube videos,
everybody.
which she had been watching in the hopes of hastening her transformation.
I don't like to read chat because there's people like Ross Moore in the chat.
Into a true female. She asked the makers if upon transformation of testes to ovaries, would her ovaries contain new eggs, or would her remaining sperm be transformed into the eggs? She then asked if they could produce a frequency which would stimulate the production of eggs in her ovaries. On the same day, Chris liked 2 more videos concerning using subliminal frequencies to turn oneself into a hermaphrodite, and also one to begin producing breast milk.
Oh my god.
$125. On April 16th, she live-streamed a special announcement on YouTube concerning the supposed establishment of a new company.
Due to the recent growth in sales, I'm no longer able to fully sustain fulfilling Sanchi orders on my own. With the recent additions to my workload, I feared I have been spreading myself too thin, and the stresses of life, it really does bother me. It gives me great pleasure to announce the launch of Sonichu Entertainment of America, a pre-IPO global entertainment and media company. Sonichu Entertainment of America is excited to launch a brand new store on Zazzle, selling fun for the whole family, Sonichu products like t-shirts, hats, and mugs, and many other fine products. And given the expansion, I will be hiring a team of talented professionals to make this vision a reality. While I still serve as the sole owner, creator, and creative director of the Sanchi world and characters, this will allow me to focus on my transition, my female lesbian soul into an all-natural female woman, which has already added an inch to my bust size in just 2 weeks. Think you have what it takes? The ideal person, woman or man, the ideal person for the job should well remind me of myself. He or she should, at minimum, love and adore the adventures of Sancho and Roadshoe, have an experience working with arts and crafts, be on 8th grade reading level or higher, and love employees who could be like me, but not necessarily in totality. I am an equal opportunity type employer, or I would be anyway. I am. And also be supportive of the LGBT, VHS, lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, virgin, hermaphrodite, snowflake community. I just learned a few new terms from reading this. And since I am truly woman at heart, Sanchi of America should be recognized as an 8A woman-owned small business. Let's talk about benefits. Hired employees will receive 25% profits on all sales, exclusive access to me, Christine Weston Chandler, and talks with collaboration and on how to make the figures, among which, and so forth.
So we're just over
And
$25 away.
Us, and we
I'm
have
gonna call
shared interests
Gaman.
and passions, opportunities for
Oh, is it
romantic
$12.34?
encounters
God, I'm
with
so
Christine
bad at
Chandler,
math.
only if we build
Yeah,
it
you're
from the
right.
ground up.
Or no.
But let's talk about more on the open position.
No.
Hedgehog heads and hedgehog fans. You'll learn from the master
I'm drunk, but I'm
herself,
better at
Christine
math than
Chandler,
that.
and myself. Learn the secret art of the figure assembly from multiple figures, among which you would be tasked with producing an anime cartoon or CGI TV show starring Sanchi, which I personally would have total creative control over. I would personally voice as myself and Sanchi therein. Romantic coordinator, in charge of making sure I find a sweetheart. You will navigate the topsy-turvy world of modern dating. This position is very important as I am quite a busy businesswoman.
The sentiment.
Who, well, I do like to socialize, but it's not like I don't make time to. It's just I'm busy and the autism kills my brain speed. You would also be responsible
Ian Brandon
for developing a course of
Anderson.
training to help me compete in the lesbian dating marketplace, including but not limited to lesbian attraction.
We need
dating
about tree
education.
fitting. You want to eat my ass, Drunken Peasants? I will tell
Call
him.
G-Man. Tell him Monterey 5 says he's a
Is
maggot
it
with an F and saw him fucking
MTY5 or
Tony
Meaty
Soprano.
5? I know I talked to you the other night in the voice chat. I was 3 sheets to the wind, dude. I had no idea you were Mexican. But how would I know? You know, but yeah. Yeah, even though I was drunk, I remember, like, we talked the other night. It's cool.
Most vicious trolls here to be escorting me around.
Is it MTY or Meaty?
Information on which self-defense trading, are requested. Karate, kung fu, Fajwando, rape, aggression, defense, and other female-oriented martial arts, etc. Sanchu and I have had many adventures over the last 16 years, and many ups and downs with the stresses and difficulties in life. But together, let's make Sonichu and Rosechu great again.
We need very little cash, like $7,
And that's the big
$6 and some change.
Thank you very much. And also, I'll leave you all with one final bit of thought that I came up with. In regards to autism, pretty much, and how I feel about it. I have found further that autism is definitely that thing that makes the brain shut off. I've mentioned that before, but here, you can quote me on this, make this a meme, put a image of the autism jigsaw puzzle right in the middle.
The amount of fucking...
letters above and over it in that font.
The amount of Legos is just a criminal offense.
I quote, autism is a bulky 150 plus gigabyte virus that takes bytes to terabytes out of the 2.5 million gigabytes in our biological computers' brains, and slow downs our processors very badly.
Called you man
No!
his ass.
No! Don't drink the Jesus Juice, Macaulay Culkin! You're going to get raped! You're going to get raped! No! No! Don't drink the Jesus Juice, Macaulay Culkin! You're going to get raped! You're going to get raped! No! No! Don't drink the Jesus Juice, Macaulay Culkin! You're going to get raped! You're going to get raped!
Okay. All right. Hold on. Oof. Holy shit. All right. Should I just go in genuine, or should I go in playing a character? Should I just go in genuine? Genuine. I see genuine. All right. All right, we're going to do it. I don't know if he's going to answer. And I can't promise he'll answer, okay? So let's try it. Let's see. Where's my... Here we go.
Please leave your message for 86.
All right. I'm not going to let it read out his whole number and shit. All right. Let me do another thing because I have my number blocked. So I'll call not anonymous here and see what he does.
Please leave your message.
He's not answering, but I know for a fact that this is the right place. Hold on, I'll just keep calling.
Please leave your message.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second here. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. All right, hold on.
Please leave your message for 8.
It's the right. Yeah. I'm trying, everybody.
After 8 days of silence, she live-streamed a short plea on YouTube for donations.
I didn't ban you from donating. I don't know.
I'm kind of feeling frazzled right now. Just my brain.
I did not ban you. I can't, like...
Yeah, we need some more money, seriously.
Let me change the
Donations,
fucking
please.
ghoul here.
I mean, yeah, call
Your
it
bank
part
might
of
have blocked you or
donation
something.
drive,
I don't know.
Push comes to shove. Something definitely came up recently beyond my control, and I just need some I just need a few donations, please. Please help. I'll put the link underneath this video, but please send me a donation, like, you know, maybe 10, 20 bucks, please.
In early May, Christine purchased a dakimakura, or a Japanese anime-style erotic body pillow, from eBay. On May 5th, she filed for a legal name change with the Greene County Circuit Court, which eventually resulted in getting her name officially changed to Christine Weston Chandler. On May 14th, after a lengthy period of internet silence, Chris published a YouTube video in which she offers a proposal directed at the video game company Sega concerning plans to develop Sonichu-related products.
You want what I got? But you gotta go through me, and me alone, Christine Weston Chandler, Ruckersville, Virginia, in order to get it. And lucky for you, I am open to such an offer of partnership. I would offer you license to my original creation, Sachi and Roadshoe, in the city of Quickville, as well as the world. Yeah, the world and all that. I would remain in creative control of Sonichu and all associated media. I will be the sole owner of Sonichu. Sega's role here would be to expand the Sonichu brand name as well as Roadshoe, and will help produce the various media, including video games, cartoons. These profits would be shared 50% between the two parties. However, I would also need an annual salary and some common employment benefits. My salary for being in the senior management position of the Sonichu product at Sega would be $100,000 a year. I would require
I'm calling
senior
Gaman
title
again.
and a preferably corner office, even though I would be working at home. Due to my hectic lifestyle, I would need the ability to work from home and when I choose. Also, basic benefits like 401k, health insurance, and maternity leave. Now, let's get down to my immediate step. Due to the normal stresses of everyday life and then some, and since Sanchu is not my only responsibility in my life, I require a secretary
Please leave your
to
message
handle
for
administrative duties beneath my pay grade, and a personal assistant who would assist me with my daily tasks, which would typically include the following: running errands, picking up lunch, breakfast, dinner.
Be a man, G-Man!
My dogs when I'm on business travel.
Be a man, sir!
Cars and whatever else required.
I need gay man.
Help on taking care of my aging mother, as well as complete in-store.
Oh, he took care of her, all right.
Purchase. I would want to be in charge of selecting the women for these positions myself. I want Sanchu to be as huge as he deserves to be. It's about the high time Sanchu got his own video game so that everyone can live his adventures.
I'm gonna go pee really quick because I just drank a lot. I'll be right back.
Negotiations with Nintendo to have the cast of Sanchu, as well as myself, add to the existing amiibo figure library. I would also need you to help me create several animated Sanchu products. The first and most important of which would be an American version cartoon series. I would like it to be made by DHS, who makes the little show called My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I'm sure you probably heard of that. And I would personally voice the characters of Sanchu as well as myself. I would like also to have Tara Strong and Maka Rial to voice female characters as well. And I look forward to your immediate prompt reply to my offer. Together, let's make Sanchu great again. Thank you very much.
The next day, she advertised eating hotcakes at McDonald's with Smucker's brand marmalade. On May 16th, Chris posted an image which reflected her negative opinions concerning the new law passed in California, which prevented transgender people from using public restrooms of their choosing. On the 18th, Christine wrote a lengthy post about traditional gender segregation of children. Just an observation and thought for now. With parents and children for decades or so now, the parents tend to keep the boys and girls separated, regardless of age, when it comes to fun things like simple parties and sleepovers. In view of potential, but very unlikely, sexual possibilities, I would generally agree with this old adage. But nowadays, we are finding gay and lesbian children. No judgment or anything wrong with that. But I tend to wonder how today's parents are considering this when allowing their children out with their friends in field trip groups and summer camps. Do they get paranoid of the possibilities of their boy getting sexually explored by another boy, and vice versa, with possible varying mentalities and so forth? In my humble opinion, nowadays adults tend to worry too much from exaggerations on the news, internet, and even potentially bad influence and instigating comments from internet trolls. I mean, regardless of who or what our new children were in their past lives, on the reincarnation theory, or whatever, the young ones are still young, learning, and are very unlikely to practice much sexual, because most children are not likely to possess such knowledge, even the most basic of intercourse details. Encouraging privacy and closeness and trust between friends and family are still good and viable, and I feel when it comes to playtimes, camps, sleepovers, and so forth, children are still capable of choosing who they feel make good and trustworthy friends, regardless of gender, and as long as the age range is equal or under 10, or whatever is that rule. As for the old adage, it is okay for restroom breaks at the least. The best practice to keep in mind when parenting is being the leading guidance of our children, teaching them right from wrong and keeping plain common sense in mind, as well as teaching our children to use their common sense as well in remembering everything they individually learn from life and us all. Yet it's true, nobody can totally protect their children forever, but we can each and all lead them in the right directions towards being happy, self-confident, and finding themselves and fully enjoying their individual lives the way they each choose. On the 23rd, she held another stream in which she encourages monetary donations from fans.
This is my waifu. Her name is Naru. we've been together for a few weeks now. Nothing wrong with that. We're still getting to know each other pretty much, and it's all in my head, really. Hey, y'all are welcome to share your waifus anytime. Anyway, second half of the month. We need some more donations around here to help out. Get some more food around here. My mom loves to eat bananas. Quite serious about that. And we could do better on food as well. Otherwise we end up just we're not getting everything we need nutritionally, so please donate. Help us once again. Thank you. And yes, later tonight I'll be playing some Uncharted and streaming gameplay. So y'all can look forward to that in a little while. Thank you. Have a good day.
Soon after, Chris livestreamed herself playing the video game Uncharted, alongside Naru, the body pillow, or her so-called waifu, coming from the Japanese transliteration of the word wife, commonly used within manga and anime fandoms to refer to individuals' favorite, usually female, characters.
Miss Naru. Bring along your snuggle buddy, your waifu, body pillow, what you call it, and enjoy along as we play for a while. Continuing on from where I left off.
The waifu
fortress.
pillow thing is so silly.
She's irresistible.
Christine streamed for nearly an hour, offering commentary as she advanced through the game.
Fucking
On May
G,
25th,
man. What a coward.
she wrote on Facebook that she learned that the donation button on her Etsy page had been disabled. So Chris instead redirected her fans to her YouTube page, where they could donate to her directly through her recently added support button.
Calling him again.
I love you, Sir Benjamin Smiley Face.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to call him. I know this is his number.
Please leave your message.
The next day, addressing some criticism regarding her inability to complete a level in her recent Uncharted stream, she uploaded a short video
Let me
of the
call,
last 5 minutes.
let's see. Hold on.
The person you've dialed can't take your call now.
Let me block my number and see what happens.
The person you've dialed.
No.
It's in the level, proving that she could complete it successfully.
There, I made it out alive. Now give me $5.
Toward the end of May, Christine bought a set of Transformers figures on eBay for nearly $100, including shipping. Also at around that time, it appeared that Chris had been still in contact with Sam and Ellen, the trollsome lesbian couple interested in being inseminated by Chris, after sending them her video in which she displays her stock of frozen semen, in addition to a yet unknown video in which she displays her acrobatic sexual prowess. However, they were then purportedly contacted by a man named Johan, a former gay porn star, who told the lesbian couple of Chris's past misdeeds in an attempt to get them to choose Johan as their sperm contributor instead. On May 28th, angered by Johan,
I tried to call Shani just now too. They won't talk to me.
Of Lego minifigures.
Is Rev's old phone number active? Let me see.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. The number you dialed has been...
Yep.
Ladies and
He
gentlemen
changed it.
on the internet and my Sonic and Roast fan base, this is Christine Chandler coming to you live from the room once again. And I'm about to tell you a story that is direct and true upon what happened recently.
True and honest,
and it'll be
some might say.
through the minifigures. So, my
Minifigs.
associate has introduced me to a lesbian couple who's looking to have their own little daughters. And I was delighted to be designated as the parents. Earlier that day, they were thinking about a second candidate though, which that makes me sad. But he didn't show up, and they like.
Yeah, you know, Matt, before you dig in with these things, we might want to you might want to hold on to them a little longer before we can actually do the right thing with them. I think you're a little quick to act, Matt. I don't know. Little quick. Maybe you should have. I mean, we could have made it better. We worked together and make things,
So yeah, we were on the online chat room. We were setting up. We were talking about our meetings, and then comes along the new guy. It was quite intrusive. It was very rude. Yeah, I'm Christine Chandler. Charmed, I'm sure. Charmed.
You're the big guy, you're the big guy, and you're the Johnny, insults.
So he was attacking me and trying to prove himself mighty and courageous, like Captain Copernicus Quark or somebody dumb like that. Look at me, I'm superior. And it was just a whole bunch like that, but they were getting tired of it, and I was getting tired of hearing about the internet. And then he realized, oh wait, you're the Christian Chandler? Did you up here, Sachi roast you? That's me.
Well, I got dirt on you.
Oh, what? You mean make the time I sat bare ass on the cake?
That threw me off. I was not expecting that.
Or how about the time I took pieces of a medallion
Gay
and
man.
stuffed them up my behind? I am human enough to admit and take the blame for the mistakes I made. And he was bringing up the picture of the
real story of Forrest Gump is G-Man, where you take Forrest and Bubba and make them into one character.
G and me where I keep the pens up there.
Drink.
I don't have any more drinks. I drank all my drinks.
Vintage, so old. I've drawn more since then. Of my few recollections, I mentioned two of them by name. But anyway, aside from that, to try to prove himself to be the for better bill, he attacked me verbally with lots of insults and whatnot, like fireballs. And I defended and I held my ground. So anyway, then it was like, well, then I issue a challenge. They say from your video, you're like an acrobat, but I can do so much better eventually. So we each upload video, and the person that gets more votes from the community on the internet wins. And it's like, what? You're not gonna let the girl, you're not gonna let our lay friends have to say in the matter?
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm
So anyway, point is, even though this challenge seemed quite pointless and unnecessary and time-consuming, I said, alright, well, let's do it. Let's accept the challenge. And fortunately, I had already made a video for the lesbian couple, which demonstrated quite well my acrobatic sexual prowess that goes yet to be unappreciated, especially since I was self-taught. So anyway, so we all left the chat room and yada yada yada. I talked to my associate, and then a little birdie came in and told me about, dark past about Mr. Johan, and that's his name. Johansson.
Was this music? It almost seems like this music was added like after the original cut of this.
Here's the dirt. This guy was an ex-gay porn star. Yep, they went on a bail. And that's to say the least. He got fired from one of his movies, and you know why he got fired? Why? He failed the STD test. Apparently, in order to be fired from any porn act, that STD had to be something lethal. Possibly lethal, I'd say something like AIDS. So with that, we'll leave it at that. So with your votes on whether or not who has the better sexual style and activity, ability, there will be a voting page coming up soon. And my video on this channel and his video on his channel, there'll be links from the voting page. So that pretty much do it for now. Details coming soon. Thank you. Good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Hey.
Share Factory. Wow, beautiful.
On the final day of May, Chris posted a video regarding the video competition.
Once again, and right now it's time to do the thing. Johan has uploaded his video, and mine's up as well. The link to the voting page is right underneath here. Likes and dislikes under each video will not be counted. And the voting tally, going for like about up to a week or so. It'll be determined when the page is taken down. So, do you want to risk giving my lesbian friends the STD that he has? Or am I better? Or is it better off being me? I feel like it's better being me because I'm honest at the very least, and I'm direct. But anyway, he's the bully. He bullied me in the chat room. Was very rude indeed. So, vote now.
She linked to a 2-option poll hosted by the site Straw Poll, in which she asked who had the better sex moves, linking to videos from both parties. Christine publicly uploaded the video which she had originally sent in private to Sam and Ellen, showing off her skills in sexual intercourse by using an inflatable sex doll.
I unfortunately saw these videos.
Hello, Sam and Ellen. It's Christine Chandler coming to you
I've
live
seen
from
these unedited
the bedroom,
videos.
which is separate from my work.
Very unfortunate.
Anyway, so y'all want to see a little play, huh? Yeah, I'm not naked, totally, but you get the point.
Ah! Oh God. It's like reliving trauma again.
Pussy. I know where it is. The clitoris would be. There's the clitoris, and the vagina is down here somewhere in the middle, where we don't want to hit the pee hole, which is in between.
We don't want to hit the pee hole. We don't want to. Be careful! Don't hit the pee hole.
I know about the labia.
I know about the labia.
And, not comfortable.
Who says
yet,
that?
But I'll get around to
Be
it.
careful! I know about the labia.
I might definitely ask y'all to shower beforehand, but we could try anal. Yep.
We can try anal.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it's pixelated. I have watched these unedited.
Yes, I'm aware of toys. Lack of a vibrator. I did have this one on hand. It was still wrapped in plastic anyhow. So, you know, so you can tell I never used it. And then, of course, I know about the vibrator to go bzzz. But I mean, it's pretty straightforward, so... Alright, so let me see. What y'all want to see? What y'all want to see? Oh, yeah. The, pile driver. Among which... And oh, yes. We're flipping. Yeah, let's put the arms upward for this demonstration. This being...
Chris proceeds to spin the sex doll around repeatedly.
You can still kind of tell what's going on in the pixelation, which I hate.
This way would be preferred. That's a good workout so far.
There was an apparent glitch with the recording, resulting in the majority of the 2-minute-long video consisting of a single frozen frame. She took down the video some hours later, but not before YouTube channel Quickfield Tourist downloaded the video and then re-uploaded it again. Later that day, Chris recorded another video of her snuggling with Polo, seemingly after finding that her first attempt had failed.
Hello, Mr. Polo. What's up? Yes, you're a pretty cat. Now look, there's you. Yeah. You're being video recorded for your cuteness.
The next day, Chris deleted the poll regarding her and Johan's sexual prowess videos. At the time of deletion, Johan was winning by a clear margin. On June 7th, she posted a lengthy Facebook post regarding motivation. I didn't feel swift today, so I'm taking an off day to recover. And it is not a waste. I have been in a meditative state, self-reflecting and pondering, among which I've realized among my problems is lack of better self-motivation. In my subconscious are all of my fears and stresses. My creations, reputation, and life in general are all still being met with mixed results. The bad half lingers. And at home, something that leaves me with a shock is inevitable, which drains me more quickly if the severity is high. And I find myself also stuck in a rut where I could be doing more work here, but something else comes up, or my ADD throws me a mental curveball towards a different focal point. To put it in a way I believe you may relate with, your daily work in front of a computer with tasks simple to you with prior educations, charts and graphs that you have created with details of the company you work for. It all went smoothly for you. But, suddenly, you are met with a shock. Your lover has left you for another and will never return. The rent is past due with final notice. There is illness or maybe a death in the family. Or maybe your own mind has fallen into a dark void of being lost, blank and confused beyond your own belief and understanding for hardly a noticeable reason. The following day at your job, you sit there, looking at your monitor, but you are barely able to function, even while your own mind is conscious, stuck in a constant observation-only function. You feel like you can hardly move or think. I do understand everyone has their own set of stresses, and among the creative types who feel this way as well, I have been stuck, waiting for that recovery and inspiration to finally return, so we can feel and have the energy we each require to create in our own way. I do wish it was Bob's your uncle, quick and easy for the mental and emotional recovery for me, but it's not, and the remains of the autism aren't helping much either. On June 11th, Chris posted a short paid birthday greeting for a certain Jonathan.
What's the stain on their
Hello, Jonathan.
shirt?
This is Christine Chandler wishing you a happy birthday. At least I hope I have not missed your birthday. If I did, well, happy belated birthday. Hope you had a good day, or I hope you're having a good day. So, I don't know,
What is the stain?
Here you go, a happy singing song. I don't know, I just... Today, whee, have fun. Happy birthday!
Not long after, she made another video announcing that she was putting her Etsy store on vacation. a feature which would notify customers that the creator was not available at the moment to respond to messages or fulfill orders, but would return at a later date. In actuality, this was not the case for Christine's store, since creators on vacation could still receive new orders on their page during this time, while Chris could not, meaning that she was likely banned from selling due to a possible combination of numerous complaints and an exceptional backlog of orders.
Yes, the shop is Quickville Shopping Etsy store is currently on vacation until I catch up with my orders. So, again, that's on vacation, and hopefully I'll have all non-book orders by the end of this month, and also the books will be relocating to a different location, and soon enough after I get things going, more things going, I have the second branch of Quickville Shopping over on Zazzle opening soon, with official pieces that I will personally contributed to and actually gained up pieces of the money to. But anyway, aside from that, yeah, trouble's happening here at home again. So I'm really pressed, strapped. My mom's bothering me. On my mind. More than the weight of a hippopotamus on my head, I have practically the planet Pluto. And I don't care whether it's been declassified or not, I still consider it a planet. Oh, right, donations. You can help donate to me by clicking the support button here on the YouTube channel, or you can directly send me money through really PayPal to my phone number. But anyway, aside from that, I know, my time, zippity-doo, we're gonna have fun. I'm gonna drop it on the blade. We're gonna have some fun. I'm dropping around down. I'm having to be myself. I don't necessarily need a sword, but my figure's hanging on to one. Yippity-doo, whoopity-doo. Why should this work there? Yep, got too much on my head. My mind, my worries, so... yeah. Could use some help. So I can... I mean, I'm trying to get money in this house, but Mom... yeah! Too much! Too much! Have a good day.
On June 13th, Christine wrote a Facebook post addressing past reports of her spending money on Transformers figures. She clarified that one of her credit card limits was raised unexpectedly, which allowed her to use half of the money to purchase the toys and give the other half to her mother to pay off bills. She also reflected that she can finally now play with the Transformers as if they are a family, with the characters Optimus Prime acting as the father, RC as the mother, and Bumblebee as their child. She later added that the extra money was spent rather quickly, partly because her mother spent more than the minimum on bills, which placed more emotional wear on Chris's subconscious. In the replies, her Facebook friend, Jessica Quinn, commented that paying more than the minimum on bills was a smart move on her part, preventing them from paying more in the long run. The next day, Chris made a short video which featured a rare appearance from her mother, Barbara.
Hello, this is Christine Chandler coming to you live from home. Anyway, my mom here is in need of medications for her lungs and whatnot. Alright? Yeah. At least say something, let them know you are alive. Well, anyway, it's $100 medication, and she might not be able to make it through the rest of this month, of which we get more money afterwards if you don't donate. So please send your donations that could get to me most direct to my email address through PayPal. Please do it very soon. Help us out here, please. Thank you.
The video was deleted by Christine after only 5 minutes, but an archive of it was later found by others and later re-uploaded. She filmed another version of the video shortly after.
Hello, it's Christine Chandler coming to you live from home, and I definitely have a more urgent and special request. My mother really needs her medication for her asthma. That's right here. That's her right there, Barbara. Anyway.
Oh my God.
we really need the money, because we don't have $100. So yeah, just like I said earlier, you can send all donations directly to my email address via PayPal. So please help us. Have a good day. Thank you.
In response to the videos, concerned Kiwi Farms user Randall Frag called for a wellness check to the Chandler's house. The officer who arrived there to check on the family situation later contacted Frag to inform him that Barbara was fine and everything was okay. Another Kiwi Farms user, NJM00CH, sent a text message to Chris, letting her know that they thought it was a bad idea for her to spend any extra money irresponsibly by buying toys. Christine replied, writing that the trolls should not be able to look at her activities on eBay. As both her mother's health and financial troubles worsened, Christine seemed to struggle with living through troublesome times. Her past success in creating merchandise now seems to be lost, with the mounting pressure of keeping up with demands becoming too much to bear. From now on, whether she liked it or not, the strangers who looked on, prying into her private life, would become her last hope for survival.
Part L. Damn, everybody. That was part 50. Whew. Damn. I got drunk midday quite a bit. Let's load up another bowl and everything, and we'll hang out. Let me... I got this little thing of wax here. It's very cheap, very, very affordable around here. Sorry, I'm all congested between my nose and the back of my throat. It's terrible. Right, spoon it a little bit in. Oh, God. All right. Okay.
I am trying to become a legend.
A legend on what? I can't help you become a legend. I'm not a legend. Damn, dude. You need to try shrooms. Schedule 35. Schedule 35. I'll tell you what. Schedule 35 is the way. I'm trying to log in really quick to it. God damn it. All right, here it is. Ooh, I do have some points. I have this code. Go to schedule35.co. Schedule35.co. I mean it. This is real. If you want to try this shit, schedule35.co. Go there. And I have a code, all right? 20% discount on the products if you use this code. 25% discount on your first purchase. And you can thank me later. Let's just say that. It's so crazy that Chris Chan supported the Candace Owens thing back in the day, and then Candace Owens became like a right-wing grifter. Toronto. I do love Toronto. It's one of my favorite places. Bing bong, bing bong. Bing bong. Yeah, I saw Dave Rubin on Jubilee. I don't normally he's kind of a weirdo. You know, like the whole Jubilee thing is kind of weird. I would not fuck Dave Rubin. I'm not into men, so. Anyway. Goddamn. We met the ghoul, and I appreciate you all, and I will see you all very soon. I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you to everyone who helped make this happen. And, yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, yeah, I appreciate you all. See you next time. Goodbye.